welcome everyone. This is going to be a very special video, my favourite songs of the year and what I think are the best songs of 2018 from A to Z. So I've chosen my favourite songs beginning with the letter A all the way through to the letter Z. You'll see that was hard. And we're going to start with the letter A. Let's get stuck in. Letter A is Alien by Jonas Blue and Sabrina Carpenter. When I first heard this song, I was really taken by the way the melody moved from the pre-chorus into the chorus, and it's such a catchy, uplifting song, and I love the concept of it, and obviously the title Alien, it's just a little bit different. So let's have a listen. I love Sabrina's voice in this as well. And I love the build up here. I love that sound. Have to look at my notes. Oh, of course! This is a great song. Back to You, Selena Gomez. I remember when this first came out and I loved it straight away. And it kind of harked back to the sort of vintagey, slightly Mumford and Sonsy sounding songs that we had a few years ago, but I think Selena put her own stamp on with this song. I really, really like it, and I think her vocal sounds amazing. If I could do it all again, I know I'd go back to you. The letter C. Now this is an artist who I only recently discovered, Billie Eilish. This is Come Out and Play. Had to choose this song purely for her vocal, which is incredible, and I think that this is one of those songs that really showcases her vocal. Beautiful chords, beautiful harmonies. And that big bass sound gives it a lift. D is one of my favourite songs from Taylor Swift's album Delicate. I just super love this song. I love it so much. I think that Taylor shows how much of a great storyteller she is in this song. It's one of those ones where you can really apply it to your own situations, and I think that's something Taylor does amazingly well. My reputation's never been worse, so you must like me for me. Really chilled chorus. Is it cool that I said all that? Is it chill that you're in my head? 'Cause I know that it's delicate. My E song is Emotion by Astrid S. This is a song I discovered on a playlist that I regularly listen to, and I think it's a brilliantly crafted song. Who knows what 2019 holds for Astrid. 'Cause you left my room wide open. You let it bleed. So heavy. Bass sounds amazing. Fruity F. Who do you think it is? It's Bruno! Bruno, baby. This is one of his killer tracks from his last album, Finesse. I think Bruno is one of those extremely talented writers who can capture something in a song that also captures something within people that makes them connect in a kind of a, not deja vu, not hindsight. You know, it just gives you the feels. What's that word I'm looking for? Nostalgia! That's right. The way this song is built. Hats off to you, sir. G. This is a song that I covered earlier this year, if you want to go and have a listen. This is Girls Like You by Maroon 5, which I'm pretty sure has like a ton of views on YouTube. I'm going to see how many. Okay, wow, so I'm not alone in thinking this is a great song. 1.5 billion people have watched the video, and that's just watched the video since it came out 7 months ago. Wow. Yeah, the song was just super catchy and super simple in its catchiness, and the message of 2018 is kind of women empowerment and stuff, and that's something we're going to see later on in this list. And this song did that, you know, there was some strong females in that video. H, the letter H, We are coming to Bazzi now with his single Honest. I kind of wanted to choose Beautiful for the B as well, but I couldn't not choose Selena Gomez, so Bazzi is coming up here instead with Honest. Bazzi was one of the best breakthrough artists for me of recent times. I think he's a creative genius in the making. His music for me kind of opened up a whole new genre, pushes it somewhere a bit different, and for that, Bazzi gets the letter H. H. His voice is gorgeous as well.
I know you think about all the things that we did when he's with you. Oh, if we had just been honest.
Next up, the letter I. This one goes to Bebe Rexha with her incredible song I'm a Mess, which delves into mental health issues and her own struggle with that. And I think that because that is such a topic that's now coming to the forefront of people's minds, and because she is such a great artist and has such a unique voice, and she managed to create this incredible piece of music, that it has to go to her. Julia Michaels. So Julia Michaels is one of those songwriters that if you haven't heard of Julia Michaels, which I'm sure you have, but she is everywhere. Even if you don't know it, she is writing songs that you love. And I think what she taught me about songwriting this year is that you can take a really simple idea and turn it into something huge. And that's why her song Jump is going to be my J.
Every time I see you, I just wrap myself around you. Jump.
Great delay. Also featuring Trippie Redd, fantastic song. A song that crept into my mind without me even realising, just from having heard it on the radio and stuff, was Love Lies. Tell me where your love lies. Love this song. And therefore, just for the pure fact that it's so catchy and got into my head without me even realising, it is my letter L.
Sorry if it's hard to catch my vibe. Tell me where your love lies. Wasted days, spend the night. Show me where your love lies.
And of course the vocals on there are so great and they blend so well together in those choruses, and it's just a great song. Ooh, next, my. Another incredible artist on this list. Troye Sivan is, again, one of those people that's just kind of gotten everywhere in 2018, and for good reason. My is one of those breakthrough songs where you heard it that one time and you were like, okay, who is this guy? Oh my. And this little sample vocal underneath is so cool. The letter N. This goes to Camila Cabello, who had one of my favourite albums of recent times, and Never Be the Same, which was one of my favourite songs from said album. And one of the reasons I love this song so much is it really explores Camila's high vocals, her high vocals, and lyrically it's really interesting as well.
Just like nicotine, heroin, morphine.
I love the half time. Honourable mention goes to No Tears Left to Cry by Ariana Grande, who, don't worry, will be appearing later on in the list. Aha! The letter O. This goes to Only You by Little Mix and Cheat Codes, which was one of my favourite songs that Little Mix have released recently, and is so catchy that the more I listened to it, the more I loved it. Sometimes when you listen to a song and you love it, after a while you start to think like, oh, it's lost its shine a little bit, like I've listened to it too much. But for this one, I think it just is the same, if not better, each time I listen.
Somewhere down the line we were lost it. No one else can fix me, only you, only you.
Ooh, the second appearance by Sabrina Carpenter for the letter P, which is Paris. I discovered this song fairly recently, you may have seen my video. I think it's just one of those really interesting singles that when you, again, listen to an artist that you've not really heard much of before, and you're looking for that uniqueness, you're looking for that something a little bit different, and I think that's what this song gave to me, and therefore it lands on my list with the letter P.
It's a romantic comparison. Thought I was on it,
Great delays at the end of that. So initially I was thinking, what am I going to do for my Q song? Because Q is quite an unusual letter to start a song name with. I challenge you to tell me your favourite songs beginning with Q. But then I was looking through my downloads and I found one of my favourite new Jessie J songs, probably actually my favourite new Jessie J song, which is Queen. It's so good. Again, it's this kind of understated vocal, but the message is women empowerment and empowerment in general, actually, and looking at yourself as someone who has worth. And I think that's a great message, topped with a fantastic song and tune.
I love my body, I love my skin, I am a goddess, I am a queen, I love my body.
Very brave to change the chorus melody in the second half.
I am a queen, I'm chasing all the hype, my girl, so trying to change who you are.
My first and only offering from The Greatest Showman. Coming in with the letter R is Rewrite the Stars, which was my favourite song from the movie. But recently Anne-Marie and James Arthur did a different version of it, which I listened to fully expecting to still love the original more. But actually I was really taken with it, so therefore this is my choice for R. Onto the letter S. This is an offering from Ava Max, who I absolutely adore already. She is a new artist that just kind of exploded, I think, with Sweet But Psycho. This song is one of those songs that just gets into your soul. It's so catchy and so well written, and again another kind of breakout song. You know, this has really put her on the map and I really love it. Very cleverly written. And it has one of my favourite lyrics in a song this year, which is "She's poison but tasty." Love that. So good. Ariana Grande finally joining us in my list for the letter T with Thank You Next, which is undoubtedly one of the best pop songs of 2018. Came out of nowhere and just exploded into this massive hit, and rightly so. Ariana Grande is not afraid to write very autobiographical lyrics, and I think that really spoke to her fans.
That's not what I see. Yeah, more than I say. Thank you, next, thank you, thank you.
And there is a joint winner with the letter T. T is one that I really couldn't decide on, along with W coming up. You'll see, you'll see. So my other joint winner for T was This Is America by Childish Gambino, which is another one of those songs that really captured something and was, I want to say, groundbreaking, really. I think that it got a message into people's homes so well, not only due to the video, but also because, you know, obviously lyrically it's saying something, but the music was so good and so different that he managed to get his message across basically without trying, because everyone wanted to listen, which I think is super special.
This is America. Don't catch you slipping now.
That pulsating wavy bass line.
Look what I'm whipping now. Don't catch you slipping now.
And his voice.
Don't catch you slipping now. Look what I'm whipping now.
This was hard, the letter U. However, thanks to Queen, who under the guise of the new Bohemian Rhapsody movie have subsequently re-released their previous singles. So Under Pressure is a classic. I think we can all agree with that. And personally one of my favourite Queen songs, and therefore it was an easy grab for me to get this in under the letter U. Whatever. So cleverly written. Undeniably Queen. David Bowie, of course, as well. To the letter V, this one comes from Lana Del Rey with her song Venice Bitch, which is one of those songs that kind of takes you somewhere, you put your headphones in and settle down, have a listen. It's a beautiful song and there are some really lovely vocal harmonies in it. And also it showcases Lana's voice really nicely, and she hasn't kind of changed her music to fit anyone else's preferences. This is totally Lana Del Rey. Strings, guitar, vocal.
It's me, a little Venice bitch. The yard, I light the fire, and as the summer fades away.
On to W, this is where I really struggled. I actually had 4 songs beginning with W that I've narrowed down to 2, but it was really hard. I really wanted to include a couple of others. However, I have been brutal with myself. So, first one is Woman Like Me, Little Mix. I couldn't not choose this song. It was so big and one of my personal favourites from their new record. And again on this kind of empowerment theme of 2018, and I loved the mixing of different genres. Love that. So my other choice is With You by Mariah Carey. I love a bit of Mimi, and she's definitely delivering some of her best material in a long time, in my opinion, at the moment. Her most recent album, Caution, is superb. If you have not listened to it, go and listen to it.
You ain't gotta break down your too strong. Playing confessions and
The layers of vocals.
Ooh, I'm in love, it's true. Damn, I'm just with you. With you.
Okay, now this may be a controversial choice for X, but this is the song X by Poppy, which is an amalgamation of 2 crazy genres together. I don't even know what happened with this song, but it's on my list purely for its insaneness, and it kind of just about sums up Poppy. So we're going to listen to a little bit of the kind of angelic half and a little bit of the what is going on half. This sort of 60s beautiful song. And then suddenly it's surprising how well her vocal works above that kind of death metal. Second to last song is Youngblood by 5 Seconds of Summer. This song crept into my head, another creeper. It wasn't an instant sell for me, this one, but it's one of those ones that over a period of time I've listened to it more and more, and now I really love it. It's brilliantly written, was a huge hit for the boys, and actually it's probably their best song in my opinion. Love the drums in this, and this dotted rhythm. And our final letter, I can't believe we have made it here already. So. I could not for the life of me find a song beginning with the letter Z that I had genuinely really enjoyed this year. So I decided to be a little cheeky and I've swapped it up a bit. So instead of it being the song name that begins with Z, it's the artist name that begins with Z, because I really love Zayn Malik's newest single, Good Years. I'm sorry I cheated, but I'm also not sorry because this is such a great song. Exploring Zayn's higher vocals, and it has a great use of delay and reverb.
I'd rather be anywhere but here. I'd rather be anywhere but here. Pray to God I didn't waste all my good years.
It's very emotional. And that, ladies and gents, is the end of our A to Z best songs of 2018. What did you guys think? Which one was your favourite? Let me know down below in the comments and let's have a chat about these songs. I think this year has been an incredible year for new music. From new artists and our regulars alike, I am super excited to see what comes in 2019, and I wish you all a very happy new year. I hope you all have an amazing time, and I will see you all next year. If you enjoyed this video, please do not forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on those notifications, and I'll see you again very soon. Bye. Love you. Bye.